and roll.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dota 2 Kill Copter. We are going to be flying high over the Dota map today in this best of two series between Excessive Core and RTZ is my waifu. Now, if you don't know RTZ, he is quite a catch. Ladies, be forewarned, I had my eyes on him first. Here in the Dota 2 Kill Copter, we are joined by my compatriot and comrade in arms, Technoman. Mr. Technoman, how are you doing today?
I'm doing real good.
Fantastic.
I won't have to fight Logan for the mic. Yeah.
Indeed you won't. This is going to be a great match brought to you by UGC. If you like the cast, make sure you click on all the little happy buttons underneath the little cast window right there. Facebook, Twitter, UGC's forums, we got them all. This is season 0.6 or some junk like that, but it's okay because we're going to be coming at you with a ticket next season. This is the test season, but just keep it real, guys. Keep it real. Alrighty, the first ban phase is now underway, and we are looking to see these two titans fight it out. Now, if you remember last, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, we casted an X-Core game, and it was a great deal of fun to watch. X-Core plays a very mean game of Dota.
Yeah, they sure do. They can sort of go either way. They can do some really strong early game aggression and a lot of push, or they can sort of sit back, sort of a hybrid 4v1 or as 4 support 1, and push it late game when they have to as well. So just a really good versatile team.
And we've already seen versatility come out. We have Tidehunter IO picked up on X-Core. They're going to be going up against a Mirana Rubik pickup for RTZ as my waifu. Now, I'm not entirely keen on the Mirana Rubik pick. Rubik, you're going to have to be able to communicate very well to get that Mirana arrow stun off with Rubik's lift drop.
10 seconds remaining.
Telekinesis, yeah, the duration there is not great, but it's still, you know, it's almost like Bane Pimple, and Rubik's definitely going to be a worthwhile pickup against Tidehunter, maybe even IO. Definitely looking to see what he can steal here. There's some great ability to take that could really change things.
Right, you are indeed E. Now let's take a look at what they're gonna ban out a Morphling, which is a very odd ban, but I'll take it. Meanwhile, Storm Spirit gets banned out by X-Core.
Yes, he is not a Pokemon. He is a spirit endowing. Crap, I'm terrible at lore. But it's a spirit and a dude who combined into one. So yeah, there we go. We'll go with that.
A spirit and a dude combined into one. Ice Frog, it's your move for more better lore than that. Tiny getting banned out by RTZ as my waifu.
5 seconds.
I'll have to say I do like One-Eye Jesus' little Pudge hook there at the very end. And I would love to see some Pudge up in this game. You don't see Pudge very often in the competitive play, and when you do, it's so much fun.
Well, you know, last time you said that, there was like an instant first pick Pudge, and we were just jaws agape on the floor. So, you know, you could have like your mystery oracle sense going on here and be able to predict a Pudge pickup. It could happen.
Don't play with my heartstrings, Jenkins. Don't play with my heartstrings.
No
Both teams-
promises. Well, my heart's already broken. Mirana's already in this match, so like she was first pick. I swear they just do it just to like, just
Well,
to get on my nerves.
Look at how good of a pick Mirana is. Mirana has got a lot of versatility. She's got her stun. She's got a quick nuke. She's got herself an escape. She's got herself an initiate escape. She's gross. And so very hot.
Well, I think the word you're looking for is versatile. She's very versatile.
That's what
like,
I said. I said that twice.
If she, well, in that case, you said exactly the right word. Because if she gets no farm, then oh no, she still has a great team fight escape or initiation ultimate. And she also has this sort of roaming gank potential where she can catch up. Or if she's just left to solo farm in a lane, she can very easily snowball and carry like crazy.
Right,
So-
you are. Now, one of the things I like to point out over on X-Core, you see they've got the Naga Siren
10
pickup,
seconds
which is
remaining.
going to combo well. Her ulti combined with Tidehunters after her ulti gets turned off is a team wrecker because they can get set up even under tower. They can do the song, get set up, go under tower, just wait till everybody's in position. Tidehunter does the huge, I believe it's called a huge ravage. Everyone gets thrown up in the air. Everyone is stunned for just a tiny bit, and that's enough to finish off like either one of your glass cannon carries or maybe someone who's a little bit harder to kill.
You know, you would think that, but I honestly see a problem with that, and that is that Sand King is going to have Blink Dagger. Naga Siren's going to have a perfectly timed song into a Ravage, or you're going to have a lot of heroes just blink away before the Ravage can go off. Like,
true, there is a downside to it. It does have a bit of a wind up.
Yeah, what they need is probably someone that can just, you know, do enough damage sort of unexpectedly so that they can disable all those Blink Daggers. And I absolutely think that could be a thing. They'd still only have about 3 seconds in which to pull it all off, but I expect Tidehunter will have a Blink Dagger. We might see Silencer for that effect. He has a lot of tick damage. Silence doesn't turn off the Blink Dagger, but if he has Aghanim Scepter, we could start seeing the tick damage. Or no, hold on, it's not tick damage, it's the, crap, what is it, Curse of the Silent?
Global silence. Anyway, Sand King Clockwork being picked up on RTZ as my waifu. All of these very classic, very common picks in competitive play, whereas Excessive Core is going a bit off the gilded path, so to speak, picking up a Silencer as well as a Tidehunter. They've banned out Faceless Void and Templar Assassin. RTZ has just a tiny bit left to do. They have to ban out their 5th man and pick their last pick, and they have so much time in the reserve bank to think about this.
Yeah, I like what Excessive Core is doing here. They have a huge amount of AoE coming out, and if they get to team fights, like with any amount of farm on any of these heroes, it's going to be a really tough engagement. Now, not to say Arteezy, as my waifu, doesn't have their own sort of power. I mean, I think a lot is going to be riding on Rubik. Sand King's only got Epicenter and Burrow Strike. Mirana doesn't really have AoE in the form of damage, and Clockwork is really more of a 1 or 2 hero, like catch him out and gank him kind of hero.
Exactly.
So, and they've banned out a lot of the really good AoE ultimate heroes right now on both sides of the field, so it's going to be interesting to see. Ooh.
We're going to see a PA pickup on X-Core. That is an interesting choice right there. What do you think about that pickup?
Oh.
Imba Spirit getting picked up by RTZ as my waifu, and that is going to round out your draft phase, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how I feel about that pickup. With a Silencer and a song on the field, like, he could very easily just get blown up. Like, Ember Spirit's very dependent on his abilities. Now, admittedly, he stacks sort of damage and attack modifiers, but I don't know. I don't see him having particularly a good game against Silencer, depending on what role Silencer fills and how much farm he has.
Well, it all comes down to what they do. You're right. If they put Silencer in mid, he'll probably excel greatly. Because he can just shut down Ember Spirit completely. But if they move him to a tri-lane, he can still pretty much excel. It's just all comes down to how they play him. Over on the Radiant side, we're going to be doing an X-Core situation. Sout is going to be your IO. After that, Shiny, who is your stand-in, is going to be on Naga Siren. Ted is going to be, ironically enough, on the Ted Hunter. X-Core 322 golds per minute. That's going to be... I believe they're going to have their Silencer on 322 gold per minute, and Blizzix is going to be your Phantom Assassin.
Right, and then on Dire we're going to have Mimir is going to be on Mirana. We'll have our Ember Spirit, Rock Paper Scissors. We're going to have
No, Jenkins. That's Rock Paper Scissors champion. recognize the greatness.
I'm sorry, it fell off the edge of the thing that I'm reading it off of because I'm cheating. One Eye Jesus is going to be on our Clockwork. Bro Time with Blue will be on Rubik, and Defidgeguki is going to be on Sand King.
Defidgeguki. Yeah, we'll call it Defidgeguki. Defidgeguki's fine.
I'm okay with Defidgeguki.
Defidgeguki is always acceptable. We're going to go to our last hit denies counter, and the game is going to be underway. Some aggression early game coming out from RTZ Love. They're going to pretty much control the entirety. Oh shoot! Just took my camera right off there. They're going to control pretty much the entirety of all of this area. I can't draw on the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. They're going to control this entire area. Now it's circled completely. They're going to control the entire upper dire jungle area, and they're going to prevent any kind of counter-warding coming out from the X-Core opposition. However, X-Core is going to adopt a little bit more of a laid-back approach to their pre-laning phase. They're going to pick up, they're not going to really do much anything, just kind of go to their lanes, put a little bit of a ward right here in the top area of bottom lane, so just below river.
Uh-oh. I think they've miscalculated as to where the rune is, but I think Silencer's going to get it anyways.
Yes, indeed. We have a fast, quiet man coming down the pipe. He's going to rotate into a mid area, most likely to top, try to get out of there for Shiny in order to continue on. Now, Shiny is going against the Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. How do you think that matchup is going to play out over in mid lane?
You know, mid Naga is always kind of difficult, but I mean, Ember's not particularly strong early either.
We had the rotation come around. 322 gold per minute. It's going to go for it. The first blood is going to be awarded to Shiny, thanks to that haste runed, fast, quiet man. Very well done by Shiny there. Rock, Paper, Scissors champion will have to teleport back and will waste no time trying to get that gold deficit he now has on his hands against Naga Siren. I was about to call her Naga Spirit.
We should also mention that UGC doesn't actually allow stand-ins, so Shiny is a last-minute addition to the team, and that was the only way that we could sort of proceed with this game. So just in case anyone's wondering and thinking, "Huh, they use stand-ins, that's not allowed." That's absolutely right, it's not.
It's not. The RTZ Love team approved of it last second, so they could make this match go on, and that's a great show of sportsmanship right there. And we have a little bit of an altercation happening in mid lane. Shiny and Rock, Scissors, Paper champion will take a couple of shots against each other. Rock, Paper, Scissors champion popping a little bottle charge. It's going to heal back up. Not much is going to come from that.
Yeah, and we'll have our bottles on both heroes mid, so they're not having any trouble whatsoever. They are going to have rune. It's a DD bottom.
Oh, and Rock, Paper, Scissors champion really needs that DD rune, but it looks like he's going to miss out on it, and Sout will grab it. So watch out, DD IO coming your way to a bottom lane near you.
Yes, indeed. Very good from Naga using the mirror images. She can get out of that bolo.
She could get out of that bolo, but she didn't. Rock, Scissors, Paper champion will pop her down, and while he did miss out on the first blood gold, he's starting to close that gap that he has now.
Right. She was just out of mana, and it's on cooldown. Like, even now, she still has like 2 seconds on it. That 40-second cooldown it's really huge, and I understand why she took it, but his searing chains are definitely in a much better position.
Well, what happened here is she had her illusions popped right about there on the screen,
right,
just on the steps, and he burned him down with the flame shield that he had and just chased her, and that was it at that point. However, altercation's happening once again. Rock, Scissors, Paper champion is going to get netted, and then he's going to run away, tail between his ember legs. Silence going out on One-Eyed Jesus Hook.
One-Eyed Jesus Hook. Love it.
I don't know if I like that name. It seems kind of blasphemous, but hey, whatevs. Dota's an equal opportunity offender.
It's alright, I'm sure there are much more offensive names. They're just not in this game.
Schwegs over in chat has said that our pronunciation of Defijikiki, is that what we agreed it was going to be? Defijikiki?
Yeah, that's close enough, yeah.
Defijigiki's name is pretty much spot on.
Excellent. I'm really glad we've got the backing on our assertion there. Oh, we got One-Eyed Jesus is trying to invade on Radiant Jungle
and then he's
here.
going to get himself a regen. Oh, he's going to give it to Rock, Scissors, Paper Champion. That's nice of him. That was very nice of him. Rock, Scissors, Paper Champion is going to rotate into the jungle. IO is in danger here. IO will, of course, get out of there. He senses something is up as Ember Spirit is not available to be seen.
Up, bottom, One-Eyed Jesus. Will the damage pop be enough?
Oh, it was, yes indeedy. Meanwhile, back in mid, Rock, Paper, Scissors Champion was giving a great chase over on Shiny. They'll both be able to walk away from this, but there was some really great aggression coming out from Rock, Paper, Scissors Champion. He almost had the kill there.
Yep, Naga Siren sort of being relegated to bottle currying here. And she's dead.
Yep, I go away to check out Tide Hunter and bam, she's gone.
Yeah, Ember Spirit just kind of blew her up. He had bottle charges thanks to that donation from Clockwork. And it just paid for itself right there.
That is some excellent teamwork right there. Sout coming out of bottom lane to try to babysit mid for a bit. And you're right, that is some great teamwork coming out of RTZ Love right there. Now, a big lift coming out. X-Core is in a bad spot. He will get Burrow Striked, he will get Star Called, he will get hit by everything and under the sun. He's still alive. Arrow will go out, and Mimmer will pick up the kill there. And in a 3-man fight right there, Tidehunter held off for as long as he possibly could. It just was not enough. Back in mid lane, Shiny finds himself in a bad spot as Rock's Paper Scissors Champion continuing to just burn that fire shield down. Oh, it does so much damage over time. It's ridiculous.
Yep, Naga Siren definitely way squish in the early game, but we knew she was going to have a rough mid. Though, to be quite honest, I definitely underestimated just how rough it would be against Ember, especially once he got a couple of kills under his belt. He is definitely showing which is stronger in the Dota world between fire and water.
Now we've got Defijigiki.
Clockwork, bottom.
Oh, the bottom. One-Eyed Hook is trying his best to stave off there. He tries to take a couple of shots with the battery assault, but it's not going to be enough as he gets just wasted by Blizzix. He'll pick up and Defijikiki will get hit by PA's dagger toss, and I'll have to pop a salve to get out of that.
Well, she did it to pop his clarity. Like, he had just teleported in, had his clarity going, and she was like, lol, no. Definitely some strong kill lanes, but... Sorry, go ahead, you were saying?
The last hit denies, my friend. 45-13 in PA's pocket. She is well fed right now.
She's doing way better than Mirana. Mirana is, you know, she's having free farm, but other than a couple of kills on Tidehunter, she's doing well in the net worth category by comparison.
Tidehunter is setting up for a gank attempt here, but Ted could find himself in a bad spot as Rubik, bro time with blue, is coming his way. The initiation from Mirana makes everyone invisible, and that makes this all the more dangerous. Oh, if he had just stepped the other way, he would have known so much more than what he did, but he is going to be gone. Meanwhile,
rotation, Radiant Jungle.
Big rotation coming out. Sand King Defijigiki is trying to get behind tower, and he'll do that. There was a ping going out, so someone saw him.
Silencer saw him out.
Good stuff. Imba Spirit is now in the backfield. He will pop the Flame Remnant. He will zip zap in. Defijigiki gets silenced. The big silence going out right there. Very well done by that 322 GPM. Defijigiki was trying to chase PA, but he will not be able to get her today.
Yep. Well done. The silencer is going to go down for this, I think.
No, Imba Spirit got greedy. 322 gold per minute, picking up the assist kill over on Ember Spirit. Very well done. Rock, paper, scissors champion should have thrown paper to Silencer's scissors, man. Or shouldn't have thrown paper.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out there is, that's a so dead clockwork. Sorry, one thing I want to point out, besides the fact that Tidehunter is level 6 and has Ravage, was that Ember Spirit pretty much tanked every last turret shot, or excuse me, tower shot, while he was...
Oh, a Sing coming out from Shiny to save himself from devastation as Rock, Paper, Scissors champion, Bro Time with Blue, and Defigigeki all start to amass in mid lane. A late teleport from Memer as well. Arrow goes out, will hit nothing and a half.
Half of a nothing?
Half of a nothing. There was a fish in the pond.
Oh, that poor fish. We in the Killcopter do not support violence towards animals.
Especially
fish. Now, Naga, what do you plan to do with those illusions? Let them sit in a place that is not useful at all and waste your Riptide. Fantastic play.
Shiny not doing so hot with those micros. 2 of her main skills are on cooldown. She does have her net right now, so if something bad does go down, she can survive it. However, the maneuverability of Rock, Paper, Scissors champion on Ember Spirit is just so gross. He throws out the Flame Remnant, and he can pick up Naga as she's trying to get away once that net wears off.
True. He's got an invisibility rune right now, which is just huge.
Well, we are at the 11-minute mark now. We're going to switch over to our network, take a quick look at the gold graph. Right now, X-Core still holding strong with the gold graph, just 1,500 over RTZ Love. Meanwhile, XP a paltry 300 XP over. Altercation happening in mid lane. Not much is going to happen there. Mirana will pop her ult. The entire team will disappear.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Mirana a bit overzealous with that ulti right there. Her team didn't really capitalize on it and couldn't catch anybody out. Arrow goes, misses Shiny by just a bit of a fin.
Just a wisp, maybe?
No, it was Finn. Oh, and a lift up. Global Silence coming out.
Net on Rubik.
Oh, Blue could be in a bad spot here. He will be able to walk away. Io doing his damage. Big Ravage coming out. Able to save Tidehunter for just a moment. Shiny is going to go down second. One-Eye Jesus in a bad spot here, but he will walk away as well, and there will be a triple right there. And now Rock, Paper, Scissors champion is going to be chasing Sout. Sout is going to be able to get away back to mid-tier 2.
Yeah, Rubik is such a sad Magus. He just got, like, his ultimate, and there was that perfect chance to steal, Ravage, and be the hero, and he had no mana. He is so poor. Such a poor Rubik.
Such a poor Rubik indeed. Over in mid lane, Rock, Paper, Scissors champion trying to get frisky once again. Will pop Sleight of Fist and will not do much of anything with it as the entirety of X-Core is now there. Rock, Paper, Scissors champion need to run. And run he does. No, he gets songed. He is going to pay for that.
Hey,
Arrow goes out. Arrow does not hit anything.
No, that's not true. Hit silencer.
Oh, my bad. Oh, Rock, Paper, Scissors champion trying to run. So low in health. 350 health. He will pop a bottle charge and come back into the game.
Really good spear from Mirana. Probably hit the one hero that they needed to, like, stop Ember Spirit from getting away.
Indeed, you're so right about that. They will de-ward. That's cool.
Yeah, but they're missing the double sentry ward combo that's over on the other side of the river. So there is a huge amount of vision available right now to Dire as to what's going on Radiant's mid.
And while the Sentry Ward may go down, the Observer Ward is what they really want right there on that bank. Look at PA's net worth right now, 5,700 gold. Mirana and Ember Spirit are tied for gold distribution between the two of them. And with that last team fight, RTZ Love has moved into the lead as far as gold goes. They're 500 up right now, but the gold is swinging back the other way. XP well in RTZ's favor right now.
Right. Ember Spirit is very slowly getting himself online. But so is PA. I mean, she's already got her Battle Fury. She's building treads. She's already jungling. She's half a level away from having level 2 coup de grace. Or excuse me, it's coup de grace. Because if I'm not mistaken, coup de grace means
big ol' splattery slice.
It means something like blow of cheese or something.
I don't think that's what it means.
It's the killing blow.
Ah, I see, the killing blow. Thank you. Over in the Dota 2 kill counter. Experience new languages with the new Dota 2 Killcopter Rosetta Stone.
Also, coup de grace, not coup de grace.
Coup de grace. Coupe de grace.
Coup de grace.
They're going to deny bottom. There it goes.
Bottom tower has been denied.
And we will see another Mirana initiation thanks to Memer.
Murder spree.
And a murder spree will happen as Rock, Paper, Scissors champion will catch out Sout. Sad day for that one.
A lot of pressure going mid. They definitely want this tower out of the way. I don't think that they're going to get what they want just yet, though. There's a lot of power there at mid, and they are pushing against a Tidehunter who's about 500 gold away from Mechanism. So definitely something really hard and dangerous to.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now, it's interesting. The Clockwork is wearing the chicken hat.
Yes, it's the new awesome item for Clockwork out of the new chest. It looks very stylish.
I'm not sure if they were going for Iron Man or Iron Chicken.
I'm thinking they went for whichever of those would get them the least amount of sood. So probably chicken.
Touché.
Radiant nowhere, without the vision to see that Dire is just constantly within their jungle trying to find a pick-off. Silencer may be that pick-off.
Oh, yep, there goes the initiation. Bolos, the silence goes out. Burrow Strike was not, or it was too quick for the Burrow Strike. Defigigiki will be able to assist Rock, Paper, Scissors champion and pick up a nice kill on 322 GPM.
Yeah, that... They didn't have any vision in their own jungle or at the rune spot.
Oh, and Ted's in a bad spot too. Big epicenter comes out. Boom! Defigigiki picking up a kill. One-Eyed Jesus, meanwhile, picking up Blizzix. Very well
done
right there.
That was a 3 for 1. Well, 2 for 1. Silencer was already dead, but still.
Sout is running away as far as he can. Unfortunately, Rock, Paper, Scissors champion will not be able to pick up an easy, squishy ball of light. But nonetheless, he does have his sights set now on Shiny, who is taking down the top tier 1 on Dire's side. Teleport coming in. Memer trying to get the deny off. Shiny now in a bad spot. Will start to teleport away. No throw of the spear. Sad face and a half.
She already used it. She used it and it hit a creep.
Oh, tragic.
So she threw the spear, and then when Naga realized there was no stun there, she was just like, haha, I can leave in your face.
So not only did she mess up the deny, she messed up her spear toss as well.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay. It was a good attempt, and the thought of trying to do that is still pretty high level play, but a little lacking in the execution department.
Now, Blizzix, who's playing the PA, has picked up a Battle Fury. What do you think about that?
Well, she's had Battle Fury for a really long time, and it's a great item on Phantom Assassin. She does really well from the regen, from the Perseverance. The extra damage works well on any agility hero, really. And the cleave that happens whenever she gets an ultimate is really good.
Radiant's middle
Oh,
tower
One-Eyed
is
Jesus is
under
going to get picked out. He will be able to get out of there, and he will close off GPM inside the battery, or excuse me, inside the cogs. Oh, lift on Ted. This could be the second part of this insidious plot to kill all of Radiant. Ted solo, 7 HP, gone. Beamer will pick up the kill on that one. Meanwhile, attention is now on Blizzix. Blizzix will get battery down. Cogs doing so much doing so much work keeping Phantom Assassin at bay in a 3-for-none exchange that looked awful for One-Eyed Jesus when he came into that one. However, he got out of there like a champ.
Yeah, definitely two problems here that I can see. For one, Phantom Assassin has no lifesteal. So she goes in and that's it. That's all she's got as far as a health pool. And Tidehunter keeps getting knocked out very early. So he has Mechanism, he uses it once, and then that's it. That's all the healing that Phantom Assassin is getting right now, because I have no idea where Io is, but it's not attached to her.
Yeah.
And then the next was Mirana's had ult for a good 10 minutes. No detection. Like, Io's got sentries. He wasn't there. He was running away in the wrong direction. He got sentries on Silencer, but he gets blown up. Like, they have detection, but it's either on the wrong heroes or they're not using it.
Right, you are. And now we have Rock, Paper, Scissors champ on the hunt. He's going to go into the wrong side. Had he zigged when he should have zagged, he would have been able to pick that. However, he's going to pick up Sout instead. Sout going to try to get out of there. Clockwork Jesus will be able to pick him off with a really quick hook shot from across the lane.
Yeah, Dire has just done so much with their vision. And admittedly, Radiant's got the same sort of vision stuff that Io like Io and Silencer. Both of them could be dewarding and trying to turn this. But I mean, look, they got one ward on the whole map, and it's about to die right there. That's it. It's gonna almost gone.
Now, over in chat, Penguin has said that Dire needs towers at this point, and that's true. They really do need some towers right now.
I agree with that, but I go back to my previous statement that it's really hard to push against a Tidehunter who's currently got level 2 Ravage, and even against Naga Siren Song. Like, even if you leave Mirana in the back and let her just use her Moonlight Shadow to invis your entire team whenever Naga tries to sing a song, like, that's still not quite good enough.
Hey, Joojkins.
Hey, David.
What's Mirana's favorite DDR song?
I don't know, David. What is Mirana's favorite DDR song?
Moonlight Shadow. Her.
Very, very good.
Her.
Ooh, an early Gemma True Sight pickup on the Sand King.
Well, think about it. They have so much extra money in their pocket right now. They're right now leading this game about 4K in their pocket. XP, they're 10K ahead of X-Core right now. They're doing so well for themselves, and really, Sand King can afford to get that gem.
Well, I'm less worried about affording it and more about what happens when he dies with it. Because feeding a gem to the enemy team really hurts when your Ember Spirit has been running around invis half the game, and you have a Mirana who then effectively becomes, well, not useless, but less useful with initiation or escape.
Exactly.
So, I think it is a very risky move. I think it's, especially because when they see how little Radiant has been sort of warding, or I won't say how little, but how ineffectually they've been warding, I think what they'll actually realize is they didn't lose a whole lot.
Once again, they have thrown the sentry observer ward combo. Oh, Sout trying to go and run. He will be able to tether to Shiny. Shiny will pop his ult and get out of there. So what could have been a successful gank attempt failed because of some quick thinking thanks to Sout and Shiny.
Ember Spirit's going to go down at their Ancients due to a Tidehunter ultimate.
Joojkins was very close to feeding his newly acquired gem to PA. PA was able to track him down, but once Mirana popped her ult, that was all she wrote for that chase. No vision, no gem for you, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Invisibility.
That's one thing they have to be careful about. PA, her entire goal is to show up and just, well, with random chance, just blow someone away. Like that, and that's how they're playing her right now. I mean, still no lifesteal. I mean, you'd think she'd pick up something, or somebody else would pick like a Vladimir's Offering. Up,
BKB, up. Joojkins is gone. The Geometrucite is down. However, nobody can capitalize on it. One-Eye Jesus will pick it up. Mirana will go down. No, Mirana picked it up. Then to Bro Time with Blue will pick up the gem, saving it. Meanwhile, overcharged Tidehunter tried to bring down One-Eye Jesus, but wasn't able to. He was able to teleport out of his own cogs and save himself. So what was a messed up initiation and a 2-for-2 exchange ended up being alright because they did not feed the gem from RTZ Love over to X-Core.
yeah. Big thing there was that Phantom Assassin had her BKB. She had literally just completed it probably no more than 60 seconds ago. And then here comes the Sand King ultimate in on top of her, and she just pops her BKB and walks away from it.
Now, Clockwork's standing right next to a ward, so they know he's there. He's just sitting there.
Yeah, they sure do.
I'm pretty sure he was trying to set up for a good hook shot, but since they can see him right there, they're going to avoid that area like Clockwork had the plague.
Well, also, they have this Ancient ward for Radiance Ancients here. And I think the key here is that he's trying to stand right over here and just hook shot straight across over to here and kill things.
Well, Naga does have her Radiance now, too. Initiation for Mirana. Ulti comes out. They're going to ping out a Sentry Ward, pull it down as well.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah,
We're about to see a scary day for Shiny. Shiny is being chased. Hookshot goes out. Battery goes out. Cogs go out.
Io's coming in. Here comes Tidehunter. There's a song.
There's the song. Shiny will get away, and they can set this up to get One-Eye Jesus down. He has got no Blink Dagger. Global Silence goes out.
They're going to take back the Naga and leave. Oh, Tidehunter.
Ted, you are so dead right there. Getting just destroyed by all 5 members of RTZ Love.
They got a kill, but it wasn't who they wanted, and the trade-off allowed Naga to go ahead and finish her Boots of Travel. So right now she's got Radiance and BOTs, which means her push is going to get huge.
Oh, nicely done right there. Blizz tried to go in for got the rupture coup de grace on Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. That set up Sand King to go with a Burrow Strike, and then Sand King ended up paying for it because of a well-placed and well-timed Sentry Ward. Nothing they could do about that. Now Blizz is being chased by Memer. Memer is in a bad spot. Goes down. Or excuse me, Blizz goes down thanks to some quick thinking from Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. Gonna get an assist on that one. Memer picks up the kill.
Yeah, definitely a good use, and then using the Mjolnir active is probably pretty clutch, especially against someone building attack speed. Things are very slowly turning in favor of RTZ Love. I mean, the kills have always been in their favor, especially once things sort of got off balance into the early game. But it's it's definitely starting to show now as X-Core is having more and more trouble with team fights.
Yeah, there's just so much pressure coming out of RTZ Love right now, and it's because of two things. Vision, One Eye Jesus has got the Clockwork Rocket, and then they have wards everywhere. They have wards all over the map, and really, like, it just now we're seeing some Vision wars come out from the Radiant side. X-Core has been really kind of just not playing the Vision game like they need to this game. And then because of how much team fight presence Mirana brings to the table with her ulti initiation, with Defijigiki's Epicenter, with Sleight of Fist, there is just so much team fight potential coming out of RTZ Love that really X-Core is fighting a very heavy uphill battle right now.
Yeah, one thing I think is that X-Core has done... They've almost played too off the meta, and currently it works for a reason. It's just one of those things where I think they're trying too hard. Like, their ward placements have just been so non-standard, I guess, to try and prevent them from being, like, found out and easily dewarded. But at the same time, they aren't getting a very good,
attempt happening bottom lane. Silence is going to be the first one to be initiated on. The Mirana ulti goes off. Digifigigiki is going to go down. The Gemma True Sight was dropped. Right there.
Yeah, it sure was, and they didn't even see it. It's a freebie. They even dropped double sentry wards for it, and they didn't grab it. That could be a huge misplay. Amber, what you doing? Go get it, bro.
Still there. They can't see it because it's behind a tree.
That's true. They'd have to be looking at it from another angle.
Oh yeah,
Tree,
that's right. We can
VIP.
zoom far out now.
Oh yes, that is correct. Except for me, because I have that disabled. Because I'll hit my scroll wheel by accident and then be at like...
A missed hook shot could be bitter defeat for Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. The big Ravage comes out. Rock, Paper, Scissors champion will drop. The cogs go out. One Eye Jesus has a chance to be hit by PA. One Eye Jesus is going so slow right now. He is being chased. Blade Mail popped. Ted is in a bad spot. He's starting to go down fast. Epicenter comes out. He will burrow strike and pick up Blizz. X-Core Ted, oh, so close to getting out of there. He will not be able to. Memer was able to leap and get enough range to seal the deal on him. And a 3-for-1 exchange during that one. Very well played by RTZ Love.
Yeah, and Memer is currently stuck in the trees. There we go. Leap coming off cooldown. You see the difference? Up, they're going to see the gem. Oh no, he can't see it either. Digifigigigi is definitely trying to find that gem, but he went back to where he died, and he can't see it either.
It's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
Yeah. Like,
he's trying to find it. He knows it's there. He knows he dropped it. He just can't find it. He walked over it.
Like right there. Look.
Sunglasses.
Look here. Look with your special eyes. All like 8 of them, because you're an arachnid, and see the stupid gem. That gem has lost a tree boss. Big angry tree boss has won that gem.
Forget Roshan, we now have a new boss in Dota 2.
Yeah, like look, he's got his little evil arms over here. He's got double eyes. Oh, they're using the courier to scout it. Oh, come on! Courier didn't even see it either. We got big angry tree is like, yes, yes, my gem.
The tree is an unyielding and cruel mistress.
They're like, okay, fine. So they're going to assume Radiant has the gem, but at some point they're going to have to realize nobody on Radiant has gem. There's the lifesteal up on Phantom Assassin. And Manta. Wow, it's Christmas. Yay! Everybody's getting their items right about now. Manta's up on Naga. That's going to be really hard to push against her because she just gets free push.
Smoke is happening over on Radiant's side. As you saw, Manto came up on Naga. You were right about that one. We're going to see a We're going to see a jump to bottom lane. Shiny's in a bad spot. Will go down. One Eye Jesus force staffing away to try to get out of there. Oh, Defigigiki running away. And casual BKB on Blizzix.
Yeah, really smart though, because Ember Spirit could easily slide a Fister into Searing Chains. Just a smart play. Please, come on, Clockwork. Yes, Clockwork sees it.
It happened. It happened.
Yes, better than TI4. They found the gym. Tree Boss has been defeated.
It took 3 minutes, but that is a harsh grind right there. You got to remember, these warriors went into it. They went into it so hard. They tried to find that gem, but Tree Boss did not let it go.
There we go. Tree Boss is on cooldown now, better than Roshan. Up. They're gonna know somebody was in the tree now. So many wards and so little time for Sand King.
Poor Sand King. I heard a hook shot. It didn't go anywhere.
It sure didn't. Trying to get Phantom Assassin, but they just could not. Oh, Monkey King Bar up on Mirana. That's pretty much the end of Phantom Assassin.
Indeed.
Without her blur, she's no better than basically a random chance Lena nuke.
Global Silence going out. Tidehunter will blink in, slow her down. Mimer's in a bad way. Leaps away, tries to get out of there.
Her entire team is behind, and here comes Sand King.
Nope. The vanish happens. She will ulti. Now big Ravage coming out from Ted. It's not going to be enough to save him. BKB on Blizz. Blizz is going to use it to retreat instead. Blink out with
relocate.
Yeah, with relocate, but then Blizz goes down. Eaten by the entire Dire team in a 2-for-none exchange.
Yeah, really well done there. Io making a very clutch play to get Tidehunter out. And Rubik, a little greedy, trying to steal. He got last word, and not what he wanted. He wanted the global silence. And then when Ravage was used, he was like right there, but his spell steal was on cooldown.
And then Rock Paper Scissors Champion will pop back to his Flame Remnant and will get away from Ted and Sout.
Yeah, things have sort of shifted over to RTZ's side of the field. One thing I'm really disappointed with, Naga is just not pushing. She has this hugely aggressive push build. She's got illusions for days, she's got a song, she's got boots of travel. I have not seen her push anywhere with anything. Like, her illusions just aren't going out. They're not going down the lanes. I mean, she's farming, yes, but like, the time for her to have been pushing all of the lanes, like harassing this almost naked bottom tower, like, that time is like rapidly passing because Mirana is already farmed up enough to counter PA. And then you've got Ember Spirit, who's already got his Daedalus. At this point, he's just going to be kind of absurd.
Game of right clicks is happening right here in the Dota 2 Killcopter.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Like, here's what I wanted to see. You've got the illusions. You've got Naga trying to push out top lane, being really aggressive. That's good. We need more of that, and we need it on every lane. Like, Phantom Assassin is, I would say, almost practically done for most intents and purposes. At this point, unless you put, like, a Heart of Tarask on her, which is a stupid item. Like, she's just not going to be there. She needs something like an Eagle song, but that's already countered by Monkey King Bar that's up on Marana, so...
Yep. And we're going to see our first Roche attempt happen at the 38-minute mark. And he will say, "Get out of my cave, kids. I don't want none of this."
I could have hit Roshan with my eyes closed.
They're going to easily pick up this Roche. X-Core
Nice!
just kind of hanging out all by their own, not doing much anything.
They're waiting to see if Radiant's going to answer this, and they're farmed enough now at this point that they don't particularly even have to care.
No, they don't. They like look at Memer. Look at Memer. Memer is just kind of sitting there wailing on Roche. Roche is going down very quickly. Cog's keeping him completely immobilized. So you've got One-Eye Jesus doing a very good job of himself. Yeah, Roshan will go down easy and quick. Marana will pick up the Aegis. And that could be the beginning of the end for X-Core in this best of 2 series.
Yeah, I don't like to call a game over too soon because it's not over until the Ancient falls.
Right, you are.
However, the amount of work X-Core is going to need to come back from this is getting to the point that it's just so absurd that they're not going to be able to make it back. Like, see, the Naga illusions just get melted by Ember at this point. She should have been pushing and doing all of her chicanery, for no better word, but like, should have been a mid-game type push. At this point, she's needed to just defend and hope they can take a good team fight. They still have Global Silence. They still have Ravage. They still have their song. If they could just put the pieces together into a decent team fight, they'd be in a really good position.
Marana rocking the 21,000 net worth. Naga has 19k in her pockets and has done hardly anything with it. And it makes me sad to see that.
Yeah, she is getting some push on, but I mean, it's way past time. Like, at this point, there's just all kinds of illusion killing goodness to be had on the Dire team. And you notice they're not even really sweating it. Like, Ember Spirit by himself kills all of her illusions. The Radiance damage that was supposed to be very lethal is just not even that annoying anymore. It's just not that great.
Oh, but we're going to have a pause.
Suddenly a pause.
Need a min, please.
A min?
I'd like to comment and say that I am loving the spectator camera pullout that they've added to the game. It lets you get a sense of fights that are going to be brewing a heck of a lot better when you can get a little bit further out and get that bird's eye view of everything.
Yeah, you can see all of mid at once. Like, it's gorgeous. It's fantastic. Caster's dream.
So happy. Thank you, Gabe Newell. You my homie.
All praise the Gabe Newell. Also, reminder to any and all of our viewers, make sure that you vote only if you're on blue team.
That's a lie. Make sure you vote if you're on purple team. Purple team is the winning team. At least we hope.
No. They already won. They had their day in the sun. Blue team people need to get out there, get your votes in. It's free to vote. Express yourself. Get those cards, build those badges, and get an infinitesimally small chance at free games.
Build-A-Bear Workshop. 30 out of how many people are on Steam? 15 million?
Oh, I'm thinking way more than that.
15, 25 million, something like that. Lots
we
of
have
gamers
like
on Steam.
8 million Dota players, and you can have a Steam account and not even have any games on it. So, in theory, we could have a huge number. I would say... Ooh, I don't even want to know. Like 50 million, maybe?
Over in chat, Mike Loris is asking you chicanery. What do you mean?
Shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
Maybe a better word. But more of just being annoying and using her abilities and set to its fullest. definitely would have been a smart thing to do, but it's a little late for that now. Like, as you can see, Dire pretty much has answers to everything that Radiant can put out. Only thing I would kind of like to see maybe is a BKB on like Ember Spirit, or maybe on any of their heroes actually, but that would only be to sort of counteract the global silence or the Ravage. But at this point, they seem just happy to walk right into it because, I mean, let's face it, they've been winning all the team fights regardless of the ultimates.
Yes, indeedy. And all our 4, of RTZ Love is going to go into enemy jungle. Spear goes out. Will not hit anything with it, but that's okay. Mimir is not trying to hit things with it, just trying to stall.
Probably trying to scout. It gives vision.
Yes,
so
I meant scout. My bad, I didn't mean stall. This is in a bathroom.
Not yet, it's not. Naga Siren does have her Heart of Tarask up, so she is...
Oh, Mimir's in a tight spot, but she does have Aegis for just a tiny bit more time.
Nice random crit from PA. I mean, you know, that's definitely not skill, but I mean, it's definitely nice to have things randomly explode.
Burrow's strike to force staff to no more Observer Ward in Radiant Jungle.
Yeah, that was a really good combo, and you can see just how much mobility Sand King has. That's what I was talking about on Hero Select. I was talking about the Naga song into Tidehunter Ravage, something that we haven't really seen that often in this game. And I just really think that, like, the mobility you've got on Sand King, even Rubik has a Blink Dagger, Clockwork has his Chain, though I don't know if it would go off fast enough to get him out of Ravage. I guess it would depend where he is and the circumstances, but what I'm trying to get at is Ravage is just not that good here against this team because they're all building high mobility. Super high mobility, in fact.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, here comes the assault.
Oh man, Blizz finds himself getting hit by the Sleight of Fist bolos. Rock, paper, scissors champion will pick up a bottom tower initiation on Mirana. She is slow. 89 health on that one. PA dagger down, and she will be able to get away.
Yeah, notice that Radiant is not even trying anything against this. Like, they know that Mirana has Aegis still. I don't want to say they've given up already, but I kind of get that feeling like they have. Like,
I don't think they've given up. X-Core has not been known to give up. They've been in chips down situations like this before, and really just because they are facing a 13 kill a 15 kill deficit, as well as 20k gold or 12k gold, a 25k XP deficit, doesn't mean they're completely out of this one yet. They can still turn it around. They just need to capitalize on a very rare mistake coming out of RTZ Love.
Yeah, what I'd love to see is for maybe Boots of Travel Naga to like TP out and maybe a Wisp ult with maybe maybe Silencer to just
we have an initiation. Shiny's looking out. They will pick off a Ravage. They will hit out Mirana. They will hit out Mimir. Or they'll hit Mimir. They will hit Bro Blue. Sleight of Fist coming out on Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. He will try to get away. He will be able to whip back and forth. Disorienting Shiny. The BKB coming out on PA. PA is burned down. Shiny is down as well. That's going to be a 3-for-3 exchange. One-Eye Jesus Signature Sights on 10 now. Wisp's going to try to... No, he will not be able to teleport him out. The Gem of True Sight is down on the ground.
He wasn't going to teleport him out. It was on cooldown. They had just finished that.
Oh, One-Eye Jesus being chased by Naga. Oh, catches out Naga. She has a Radiance up. One-Eye Jesus will go down. It's going to be a 4-for-3 exchange in favor of X-Core. See, I told you, man. Don't worry about X-Core. They know what's up.
That was a really good play, but they did have to get a buyback out of the Naga. She's still super fat, but
Not nearly as fat as some people would hope.
I'm really impressed by the Wisp picking up Heaven's Halberd. I mean, it's a little late, but against the Marana or even the Ember Spirit, that's a fantastic item. And they did save Rax, if not just barely. Only 72 HP left on that.
They will start their assault on a tier 2 in mid lane. Fortification coming out from Dire. It's
Naga's gonna take the tier 2, yeah.
She will take the tier 2 and she will get out while the getting is good. Probably for the best at that point too.
She's gonna send hers to push out bottom, which is a really smart thing to do because that tower is just really low. It's the easiest tier 3 you could possibly get your hands on. Ooh, Boots of Travel now up on Ember. We got Aghanims on Clockwork and BKB on Marana. It's Christmas.
Christmas in June.
For Dire.
No.
No. I think I heard a little bit of rumbling in our engines on the Dota 2 Killcopter. It's a sad day. We need to put some more oil in that. Quick, get out your money clip. That's the only kind of money, or that's the only kind of oil our Dota 2 Killcopter takes.
No.
You've been taking my payments and burning them as straight fuel for the Killcopter.
It works in TF2.
This is true. Chest for days.
Confrontation between Rock, Paper, Scissors champion going down in mid. Nothing happened. Ember Spirit's gone. What treasure?
Ember Spirit decided to not be there, and then he was not. But he is definitely sacrificing the tier 2 for this. And
Yes,
then here
indeed.
come the TPs back.
Down to bottom lane. Ember's in a bad spot now too. BKB being popped. Blizzix is not going to be able to chase. Unfortunately, they will lose Rax. They will lose the ranged Rax on bottom lane.
It had 70 some odd HP. I mean, seriously, it was gone.
It was
Like-
not looking good for that Rax. They had 3 more payments left on it.
However, we're about even on towers here, except for the one missing tower on Radiant and the half rack situation. Very slow and thoughtful moves by both teams, trying not to make a mistake here.
And like I said, it was great because we saw X-Core capitalize on a mistake that happened. Shiny trying to chase somebody. Mimir will run fast. 441 movement speed. Popping the Manta will net an illusion. Sad face. Sal will not be able to hit with the dazzling lights. What a tragedy.
Naga, it's 49 minutes. It might be time to get rid of the bottle. I am the best person to speak of this because I have lost a game of Dota by going into the late game and then going back to refill my bottle before we pushed, and we lost because their team got back up.
So bad.
And we will see a Roche up here in about a minute and a half. Defigigiki is trying to scout the pit. He's waiting for it to come up. It's not come up quite yet, so he might want to back out of there and go see somebody about a pool of sand.
It's very close though. They know as well as we do. It'll be up very soon. They're going to get Marana, her Aegis, and then they're going to probably push, maybe mid and then rotate bot. Not sure.
Well, because they didn't burn the Aegis earlier today, did they?
They did. Marana went into a hard camp and intentionally died because she had
Got it.
she had like 100 HP, and I don't know. She was probably just needed
Roach spawn.
Yeah. At this point, she's Basher up on PA. Little bit late. Little bit. PA not having the best game. She also has built a Satanic. It would be great if she didn't explode and live long enough to actually use it.
Defigigiki trying his best to tank for Marana. He is kind of low. He will pop the Sandstorm. Darude would be so proud. Mimir is going to be able to beast mode the remainder bit of Roshan down unopposed by Radiant side. Radiant side not really doing much anything. They are sensing something
Are they
up.
letting it kill Figgy? No, don't let it kill Figgy.
Defigigiki.
Defigigiki is going to get a regen rune. He's the luckiest arachnid on the Sentinel.
There will be the initiation. There will be the flare pop-off to try to chase somebody down. Now, I don't think he was lucky because he definitely had the setup prior to that. The regen room was clearly there at the Roche pit before this whole exchange started.
Okay, they went and they took about a whole minute to do Roche. So my question is, why did Naga
hook shot? Beautiful shot right there. No, the Naga illusion will pick it up. Shiny will pop the song. The Ravage will go out. Misplay by
no.
10 right there. Oh no! A ruin right there, and then Brotime will pop the Ravage himself. Epicenter coming out. Burrow Strike. Shiny's going so low. Ted will go down. Blade Mail go down. Gem and True Sight on the field. Marana popping the Aegis. Or excuse me, One Eye Jesus popping the Aegis. Arrow goes out. Silencer is down. That's a 4 for none exchange. That's going to be all she wrote between that one. These guys, they fought so
Rubik
hard.
died. Not 4 for none, 4 for 1.
4 for 1 indeed. 52 minutes into this game, they are going to set their sights on another tier 3. Shiny, 15 seconds on ult. Cannot stop this. There is no fortification. The hookshot goes out. The cogs. He will force staff out. One Eye Jesus dipping down to 850 HP. Rock, paper champion will pick up the melee barracks.
I'm really impressed that this Marana did not buy Desolator. It's really easy to stack Deso on her and just rock face. And another song just to be annoying. Trying to buy time is the only right into a hook shot.
Oh, tragic. One Eye Jesus will dip down very low, hitting 145 HP. Shiny gonna zip that back thanks to IO. Very well played right there.
Yeah, Dire doesn't care. Also, Aegis. Did Aegis get popped? I'm going to assume
Yes,
it's
it did.
way long gone.
Yes, it did. One Eye Jesus got it popped over inside the cogs around about the beginning of that initial attempt at the base.
Yep, really well played by Dire there. Not overstaying their welcome, taking what they could get, and then leaving. We've also seen some great relocates from IO. The huge misplay there, obviously being the song not being canceled in time for Ravage. Just a huge misplay.
That really cost X-Core that fight. And that sucks because it was a perfect setup too.
Yeah. They it just really was, and they could have taken that, I think, pretty easily. They even had the foresight, I guess, to pop their BKBs, but after that, Dire just sort of appeared and trounced them.
Ran them over. Over in chat, Penguin commented, "What a Ravage."
Yep. Rubik, best Ravage in A. For whatever reason, Clockwork is going to fire his rocket into the Roche pit, knowing full well that they killed him, and that he is definitely still in call. Oop, I hear a BKB! Oh, look at you, Rubik, with your accidentally miskeying the BKB. Oh, that is a 68 currently. Cooldown BKB.
It was great because he got pinged out by both Defigigiki and Rock, Paper, Scissors champion.
Yeah, they're like, look at our teammate. Look what he's doing. And we did. You're welcome, guys. I like how the shoe's on the other foot right now. I mean, we've got Radiant is definitely going in here. They're playing really aggressive, and they're trying to break the high ground here, but we got like a level 25 Ember Spirit. We've got like a level 25 Mirana, who's let's just go ahead and call it. She's freaking 6-slotted. And Ember is probably also 6-slotted at this point. He might sell drums. He's got 1 charge left on it.
That's wrong, kids. Remember, don't sell drugs.
Oh, here comes the initiation.
Goes out. Io comes in along with Shiny South. The Ravage is set up this time. They will hit it this time. Not wasting any time. However, oh, we're going to lose rock, paper, scissors first. They go after One-Eye Jesus. Blade Mail was popped in that one. Shiny now in a bad spot. Will get lifted. Will get brought down. Is still alive somehow. Gone. That's going to be a 2-for-1. A 3-for-1 with a buyback. 4-for-1 now.
You have learned nothing.
Oh, they're ping out for Io is ready. Defigigeki is getting set. Oh, the Burrow Strike. There is all she wrote for Naga Siren. Next up,
nice
South.
having Halberd, but a little slow. Oh, there's the GG.
That's going to be the GG in a very well-played game at a final score of 42-21. Double the kills over on RTZ Love team's side. What a fantastic game. We had thrills, chills, we had suspense, we had back and forth. We had everything you want to see in a Dota 2 game happen in that last game outside of, we didn't see Medusa, which, what else? It happens. Ladies and gentlemen, for game 1 in this best of 2 series, we're going to go to the next game here in a moment. Stand by. We'll see you in the next game.